With us now is Professor Ari Ginsberg. Professor Ginsberg is Head of Entrepreneurship and Innovation at NYU Stern. Ari, good afternoon and welcome to you. Bring it to this conference here now in Africa. What's the interest from your side?
You know, today we went to places like Soweto and so on, and you see the enormous poverty. At the same time, you see the enormous resourcefulness. You see the hopefulness, the ability of people that have suffered so much to actually be resourceful instead of looking at, sort of saying, well, we've been crushed, let's just give it up. We don't have the resources. And it's not even, despite all the development, there's still problems getting those resources. There are still places where there's a lot of development that's needed, despite the fact that, there's been tremendous progress. So this idea of what we can learn from this resourcefulness aspect of what we can learn from people, and it's not just entrepreneurs in the classic sense of building a business, but building a community, building a school. Anything that you're building, you're basically you're being visionary, you're being innovative, you're breaking ground, and and this incredible resourcefulness that occurs. And it's resourcefulness also. What makes it interesting is, to me, and I'm sure to many others, and things that we can learn, especially from here, is it's a community-based resourcefulness as well. And that, I think, that's a very interesting phenomena to learn from, and possibly, to kind of bring to other countries, other cultures. It relates also to this organizational learning issue, where here you have a country. On the one hand, you have to have a memory of what happened, and the balance is, how do you have the memory but then move beyond the memory? How do you capture the learnings of that, so that the leadership that created those experiences, so that you can perpetuate that. We heard the word sustainability, these ideas of not just building, not just handing out, money or building whatever it is, but how do you sustain that? And those are important aspects that I think are going on here, and if properly done, executed, will in fact put Africa, South Africa and Africa, in a direction economically where this continent and certainly many countries in it could become powerhouses, or could become much more not just good places to live, but good places to learn from, kind of almost in a role model sense for other third world type of countries and so on.
Professor Ari Ginsberg, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.